If you can speak, you can influence. If you can influence, you can change lives. Namaskar. Welcome to Daily PT Pointers. And in this video, we are going to cover major headlines of the Hindu, Indian Express, Press Information Bureau, and Live Mint. So, without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion. And our first headline is related to modified assured career progression scheme. And ये न्यूज में भी इसलिए है क्योंकि recently Delhi LG has directed the extension of benefits under the modified assured career progression scheme to retired principals and other officials of the education department. Now let's know more about the scheme. तो friends, ये scheme introduce की गई थी central government के द्वारा in 2008 to provide relief to government employees from career stagnation, and it allows the employees to be upgraded to a higher grade pay thrice on completion of 10, 20 and 30 years of service. Our next headline is related to red sand boa snake, and ये न्यूज में भी इसलिए है क्योंकि a recent report by Wildlife Conservation Society India pointed out 172 accidents of seizures of red sand boa between the years 2016 and 2021. Now let's know more about red sand boa. So friends, it is a non-venomous species found throughout dry parts of Indian subcontinent, and it is now acknowledged as one of the most traded reptile species in the illegal trade market due to its demand in pet trade as well as for use in black magic, and it is found in Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran and India, and IUCN Red List classifies it as near threatened species. Now recently Karnataka government launched Gruha Lakshmi scheme which provides 2000 monthly assistance to women heads of below poverty line families. Women listed as family heads on Antyodaya, below poverty line and above poverty line ration cards are eligible for Gruha Lakshmi scheme, and only one woman in a family will be the beneficiary of this scheme. Our next headline is related to State of Food Security and Nutrition in the World report, जो कि एक annual flagship report है, which is jointly prepared by Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, International Fund for Agricultural Development, the United Nations Children Fund, also known as UNICEF, the World Food Programme, and the World Health Organization. It monitors and analyzes the world's progress towards ending hunger, achieving food security, and improving nutrition. A recent report shows that the cost of healthy diet has increased in recent years in India, but it is still the lowest among the BRICS nation, including newly added 6 countries and India's neighbors. Now recently, government has prohibited the export of white rice and levied 20% export duty on parboiled rice till October 15th and permitted the export of basmati rice for contracts with value of $1,200 a ton or above. The move is aimed at maintaining adequate local stock and keep domestic prices under check. And do you know friends, India is the largest rice exporter globally with 45% share in world rice market. Now what is parboiled rice? So friends, there is no specific definition of Food Corporation of India or Food Ministry. The dictionary meaning of parboil is partly cooked by boiling. Thus, expression parboiled rice refers to rice that has been partially boiled at a paddy stage before milling. Recently, Union Minister for Telecommunications introduced 2 reforms, and these entails a revision of norms for bulk procurement of SIM cards and registering the final point of sale by licensees, and these reforms are meant to strengthen the citizen-centric portal Sanchar Saathi, and as per the reforms, from now it will be mandatory for franchisee, agents and distributors of SIM cards to be registered with the licensees or telecom network operator, and the onus would be on operator to carry out an indisputable verification of the point of sale, and police verification of the dealer is also mandatory. Now let's know about Sanchar Saathi. So friends, it is a citizen-centric initiative of Department of Telecommunications to empower mobile subscribers, strengthen their security and increase awareness about citizen-centric initiatives of the government. It empowers citizens by allowing them to know the mobile connections issued in their name, get disconnected the connections not required by them, block or trace lost mobile phones, and check genuineness of devices while buying a new or old mobile phones. Our next headline is related to Global Fund, which is a worldwide movement to defeat HIV, TB, and malaria. It was set up in 2002 and it aims to ensure a healthier, safer, and more equitable future for all. बाकी अभी न्यूज में इसलिए है क्योंकि recently Global Fund announced a deal with generic pharmaceutical manufacturers to significantly slash the prices of HIV drug. Our next headline is related to PLI scheme and ये न्यूज में अभी इसलिए है क्योंकि more than 30 IT firms recently submitted applications to manufacture laptops, personal computers, and servers in India under production linked incentive scheme for IT hardware. Now let's know more about the scheme. So friends, Union Cabinet has given its approval to introduce production linked incentive scheme 2.0 for IT hardware for enhancing India's manufacturing capabilities and enhancing exports. In May 2023, it extends an average incentive of around 5% on net incremental sales of goods manufactured in India and covered under target segment to eligible companies for period of 6 years. The target segment under PLI shall include laptops, tablets, all-in-one PCs, servers, and ultra small form factor. This scheme offers a production linked incentive to boost domestic manufacturing and attract large investments in value chain. Our next headline is related to super blue moon. Now, what is super moon? So, friends, super moon occurs when moon's orbit is closest to Earth at the same time the moon is full. The term super moon was coined in 1979. And do you know, friends, point closest to Earth in the moon's elliptical orbits is called perigee, and the point that is farthest is called apogee. Our next headline is related to Mahendragiri, which will be launched in Mumbai on 1st September 2023. Mahendragiri, named after a mountain peak in Eastern Ghats, located in the state of Odisha. It is the last Project 17A frigate and it is the seventh ship of the Project 17A frigates. These warships are follow-ons of the Project 17 class frigates with improved stealth features, advanced weapons, and platform management systems. Our next headline is related to Aatmanirbhar Bharat Rojgar Yojana and ये न्यूज में भी इसलिए है क्योंकि recently it has exceeded its initial employment generation goals. Now let's know more about it. So friends, it was launched in 1st October 2020 to incentivize employers for creation of new employment and restoration of loss of employment during COVID-19 pandemic. It was designed to stimulate the creation of new job opportunities by extending financial support to employers of establishments registered with the Employees Provident Fund organization. It covers both employee and employers' contributions for establishments with up to 1,000 employees. Our next and last headline is related to World Sanskrit Day, which is also recognized as International Sanskrit Day, which is commemorated on the occasion of Shravan Purnima, which corresponds to the full moon. And do you know, friends, the first World Sanskrit Day was celebrated on 1969 and it is celebrated with the aim of promoting Sanskrit, and it also serves as a tribute to the birth anniversary of Panini, a distinguished Sanskrit scholar and grammarian. And do you know, friends, Sanskrit language is believed to be originated in India around 3500 years ago. So with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening, and for regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.